I was driving yesterday and there's this dark cloud that's following us, and then it just starts pouring rain.
Like an old Looney Tunes cartoon where it's just like,
what's going on?
Right, what happened?
Yeah, had some showers and storms out there the last couple days. We got more on the way as we head into tomorrow morning, and then another round likely as we go into tomorrow afternoon and evening. And severe weather will be possible with both of these rounds of storms. The good news, once we get through this in the middle of the week, by the end of the week, things are going to look much nicer for us with some very pleasant mornings and awesome afternoons on the way. Here's the view right now from Brookside. A few fair weather clouds out there at the moment. Nothing that's going to produce any storms or severe weather for us this evening. You can feel the muckiness to the air. Our dew point, that's a measure of how much moisture is in the air, up into the low 70s, 72, the latest update at Tulsa International Airport. That is some muggy air, and that is going to be the fuel for those storms. 84 degrees right now. Our high today was 86 this afternoon, and currently things are quiet, but we're watching out here to our west because this is where those storms are going to develop tonight and move their way to the east. And for more on the impact some of these severe storms could bring over the next 24 to 36 hours, certified meteorologist Brandon Woolley is breaking that down. And Brandon, we do have some storms on the way.
Michael, that threat level very late overnight tonight through early tomorrow morning, and really for the rest of the morning. You can see that tornadic threat is out there, but it's fairly low. But make sure you have several ways of receiving warnings overnight tonight through all of Tuesday, and have a plan ready in case you have to take shelter. Those wind gusts tonight and overnight through early tomorrow morning could be upwards of 70 miles per hour as that storm complex slowly works in from the west in throughout eastern Oklahoma. Now the second punch coming up for the afternoon and tomorrow night. The tornadic threat goes up just a little bit more, and also the hail size and still those winds could be upwards of 70 miles per hour. So all modes of severe weather certainly possible very early tomorrow morning all the way through tomorrow night, including the risk for some flooding. So we have this flood watch issued by the National Weather Service starting with tomorrow morning all the way through Wednesday morning. Several inches are certainly possible, Michael.
Yeah, especially where some of those storms could possibly train over the same areas. That's where we could have some of those locally heavier amounts. Let's take a look at this future track. I took this through early in the morning tomorrow earlier, so let's take a look now through tomorrow afternoon. Again, all quiet through midnight tonight, but here we are into 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some of those storms now moving into northwestern portions of our forecast area, Pawhuska, Bartlesville over to around Pawnee, and then that will continue to move off to the east so that by 10 o'clock, those storms will continue to move eastward with the highest chances of storms through the morning hours, probably north of I-40. And then what will happen will continue through the afternoon. Still a few isolated storms possible, but we'll likely get some redevelopment near I-44 in the afternoon hours. Some of these could be strong to severe. And then once we get into tomorrow evening, the main threat for storms will start to push more towards southeastern portions of the area. And again, tomorrow afternoon and evening, as Brandon was pointing out, damaging wind, hail, and that low tornado risk. It's not zero tomorrow, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, along with that threat for some locally heavy rain. Temperatures as we wake up tomorrow morning, 60s to low 70s. Most of our highs will be up into the 80s, and then we'll bottom out into the 60s for Wednesday morning. We'll still have a chance for a few pop-up storms with some limited instability on Wednesday afternoon, but I don't think we'll have to worry too much about severe weather. The main severe weather threat will be tomorrow morning, and then as we go again into tomorrow afternoon with that high around 84 degrees. Mentioned it earlier, awesome to finish out the week, and as we go into the upcoming weekend, and we should keep some nice weather into next week as well.